it's all right what you do with your hair. It is your hair. It's me, NeeCJae. Today I want to come to you with why women are transitioning back to relaxers with natural hair. If you are interested in seeing this video, keep on watching. So I have come across several videos talking about why women are transitioning back to relaxers, and I have some thoughts on that. First of all, my thoughts are, now, I love my natural hair. You know, I have been natural for over 8 years now. But let me explain. So when I first entered in to the natural hair community, I'm just like, it wasn't what I expected, okay? Because going natural is a big deal, and it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of responsibility. When you see these YouTube videos and you see people going natural, and sometimes you're watching videos that are not your hair texture, the curl pattern is totally different, and then we go ahead and say, okay, I want to transition, not thinking about all that goes into it when going natural. It is different from having relaxers. I had relaxers, oh my goodness, for so long. My mom did not want me to get them when I was in my teens, and I was like, I want a perm, I want a perm, I want a perm. And finally received my perms, and I loved it. I like the way my hair looked, the convenience of it. You still had to maintain your hair, or your hair would break off just like with anything else, but you had to maintain it. So with that being said, maintaining your hair, that is key. Learning about your hair is key. It takes a lot to learn your natural hair, especially when you're looking at all these other videos. Again, like I said, you're looking at videos that the pattern is not like your pattern, but you're I guess, infatuated by it, right? Okay. Now, from what I'm hearing, a lot of people, I just want to get that out the way because we're going to revisit what I just said, okay? So, what I'm hearing, a lot of women are going back to relaxers because it's more convenient. They go ahead and do the big chop, and then they realize this is more than what I bargained for. You see the YouTubers, and they have the long hair, and they have, they're condemning perms and all this stuff, so you say, I want to jump in on this, so without saying, with me saying all of that, my thing is, why are women switching back to relaxers, and why are women going natural? Okay, so I wrote down some notes that I'm just hearing. That this is from what I'm hearing, why women are going back to relaxers. It says because natural hair is a lot of work. That's one thing that I see. Natural hair is a lot of work. For some, shampoo days can take all day, to wash your hair, condition it, and do all of that. For others, not so much. They can just wash their hair and go. It depends on the texture. The next one I see is trend. A trend. It wasn't that, oh, I just wanted to go. I want to be natural because the health of my hair and things like that. It became trendy. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe it did come trendy. I'm not really sure about that because I didn't jump on it for the trend. So, I really can't say too much on the trendiness of it because I didn't do it for trendiness, okay? But let me go ahead. Number 3, it says lots of knots and tangles, their hair was tangling up, and different products, not knowing what products to use for your hair is another one. Hair not growing long, like they see other YouTubers, the hair's not growing long. So a lot of times, a lot of people that see the YouTubers like us come up here, and we're talking about the natural hair, and they're doing it for length, and they're saying if you cut your hair, remove all these relaxers, then your hair can grow long, and so forth, right? Okay, so I guess these are legitimate reasons why a lot of women are going back. They're just saying it's more convenient to get a perm, to go back. And this is my thing. People have to do what is best for their hair. If having a perm is good for your hair, then do that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm always stressing on this channel when I'm talking about hair, whether I'm talking about skincare, makeup, everything is not going to work for everyone. You know what I mean? My hair texture is totally different than someone else's, you know. So I do like to find creators. I like to find content creators that have similar hair type as I do, you know, and that's when I'll start, okay, let me see. Because sometimes if you are looking at someone trying to do the same thing, someone with a looser hair pattern, then it's not going to come out the same, you know. So here's some things with me, with my natural hair journey. Like I said, I started in around 2014-ish, 15-ish, doing my natural hair. It's been 8 years, and yes, if you're thinking about going natural, you need to really consider the pros and the cons. I started relaxing my hair at the age of 16. My mom did not want me to, but I wanted a perm like all the other girls back in the day. So I got the perms. My hair was long and flowy and straight, and oh, I just loved it. However, if you continue to use these different perms, the different strengths, and then sometimes I wasn't going to the beauticians all the time. Sometimes I would just do my own hair. I wanted to see if I transitioned to natural, would my hair be more healthier than when I had a perm, right? So when I got in this natural hair community, I hear so many different things, which is almost confusing. You're hearing, well, yes, use these natural hair products right here, but don't use this ingredient. Don't use the Fairlights and Celllights and Cockalique and Salsalites and Merlolites and Cellulites and all the lights, right? And don't use parabens and don't use the... It's so many things that come in with the natural hair that I'm like, what in the world? So it's hard to keep up with it. That's what I found. However, when I stopped doing all that and just start listening to my hair, to me, the most important thing to know about natural hair, and you know, to me, in my opinion, is your porosity. To me, that is so important, in my opinion, to know your porosity. You know, people do not tell you this when you first become natural. You know, you see, oh, I'm going to do this, my hair's going to be natural, my hair's going to curl up, I'm going to retain length and all of this stuff. I can have hair all the way down my back, which wasn't my main focus because my hair was already long. My hair came down here, you know, to my shoulders, and I most of the time cut it up to here and things like that. Most of my family hair is pretty long, right? I started trying to find products that didn't have this ingredient, this ingredient, this ingredient. I just stopped and started listening to my hair. Silicone, my hair likes silicone. You know what I'm saying? My natural hair just happens to like it. By me saying that, let's go back to, I'm going all over the place. Let's go back to hair porosity. I just went all over there. So when I say porosity, like for instance, I have low porosity hair, meaning it takes forever for products to penetrate my hair. Products do not just absorb into my hair automatically. I have to force products into my hair. Okay, they have a porosity test that you take a couple of strands of your hair, dip it in water. If it floats all the way down, that means products are absorbing into your hair and it makes it sink under the water. When hair just floats on top, and then, you know, just float really, not going down, but a little bit, that's low porosity. Then you have the hair that it's going down, but it's slow. And it will finally go down in the bottom slowly, okay? We have high porosity, that's as soon as you put it in there, it floats to the bottom. It absorbs everything and just goes to the bottom. High porosity, low porosity, and you have that, what is it, that medium porosity, I believe it is. Porosity is very important. It helps you to know which products you need to purchase. It makes your hair journey a little easier than just buying products and you're like, why is this product not working? It's not working because your hair is not made for your hair. You may have low porosity hair, or you may have high porosity hair. Some products, you know, for high porosity, they can just add it on and it just absorbs it immediately. Mine does not. Even when shampooing my hair, it takes a long time for water to really absorb into my hair to make my hair wet. That's very important because when I'm buying products, these thick products, and I'm trying it on because I see a YouTuber and they're using it, and then they come out and their hair is so pretty, so moisturized and hydrated. And then I'm looking at my hair like, it's not doing anything because it's just laying there. perfect example, you know. So to me, when you're becoming natural or you're just starting to go natural, learning your hair takes time. But if you can learn or find out your porosity of your hair, it makes a big, big, big difference. Trust me on that. Like one of the things, knots. You know, to me, using your hand instead of a comb when you're going, if you're detangling, you're experiencing lots of knots. For me, I have knots periodically a little bit, but not often. You know, I always can detangle. Detangling for me isn't that bad. It's all right. I have to take my little brush and hold it at my hair at the end and kind of, you know, at the end, you know, like holding your hand, then at the end kind of detangling that way. But yeah, natural hair, I mean, it can be a struggle, but so can relaxed hair too. So my thing is, I'm not against relaxed hair. I don't think I'm saying I don't think I would ever go back, because I love my natural hair. You know, I love my curls. I had to start learning to love my hair all over again, because when I was relaxed, there were certain things that I could do to my relaxed hair that I can't do with my natural hair, you know. For instance, you know, when right now, going through menopause, I'm 52 years old, going through menopause, having the hot flashes, is treacherous on my hair, okay? Because I can have a really nice style, my hair can really look nice in a good, nice wash and go, or a twist out, and by me sweating in my hair, it makes it shrink right on up. You know, it shrinks the shrinkage, okay? When you're becoming natural, that shrinkage is no joke. The length that you see is not really your length, okay? Your length could be way down here, but your hair could be right up here like this. So, I'm all over the place with this video. However, the big thing that I want to say is learn your hair. Okay, learn what makes your natural hair work. Learn the different products, and by doing that, yeah, you may have to go through 10 bottles of conditioner or leave-in to find the right one for you, but you can narrow it down a little bit when you know your porosity. People say with the natural hair, there's a lot of negativity with people that are relaxed. I could care less whether you're relaxed or not. My main thing is healthy hair. Whether you're natural, whether you have perms, relax, or whatever it is, my main thing is having healthy hair. Right now, my hair is healthy. My sides right here are growing back because, see, when I was permed, all my hair around here, I was just always making sure my edges, always, you know, I'm perming those the most because they're seen. That's what took my edges out around here. But now, you know, I'm trying to grow them back. And yeah, I do blame relaxers because of me. I was actually doing my own hair, and I was making sure them edges, honey. Even when I went to get my hair done, I was always, yeah, make sure my edges are slicked down so I can have some. Now my edges, I don't have any. But that was my fault, you know. Back in the day, you're trying to keep up again with trends. So I think a lot of people jumped on the trend of the natural hair community when it was trendy and realized, hey, this is too much work. I'm going back. It's too much work. I'm going back to relaxers. And if that's what you want to do, then do it. That's what I'm saying. No judgment. People shouldn't shame or bully people because they want to do what's best for their hair. If you want to do relaxers, honey. I like my natural hair, and I'm going to stick to it as long as I can. I'm 52 now, you know, years old, but you never know as you get older. Stuff like this may become really hard and challenging, and you may want to start wearing or doing your relaxers or whatever. It's up to you. It's your hair. My thing, always do what's right and best for your hair. Don't listen to anyone else because your hair is not growing out of their scalp, right? So you have to do what's right for you. I just want to stress that. It was very interesting just watching a couple of articles and watching a couple of videos where a lot of people were saying, you know, this is the new trendy thing. A lot of people are going back relaxed. And that's okay. I get it. If it's too much with your hectic lifestyle, and sometimes, you know, people have their lifestyle, they just don't have time to maintain your hair, and it's okay. What I want to leave you with today is do what is best for your hair and your hair type. Going natural is what you want to do, then go natural. It's a lot of maintenance in the very beginning because you're finding out about your hair. You're like learning your hair all over again, and that takes time. Okay, like I said, I've been 8 years now. I'm finally really knowing what my hair like You know what I mean? So if going natural is what you want to do, by all means, do what you need to do. Because yeah, going natural is a lot of work. It's a lot of maintenance. It's a lot of learning your hair. It's a lot of trial and error, you know. But eventually you will find what your hair like, you know. That's the hard part, trying to figure it out. But once you get it, you got it. People don't tell you this when going natural. They just say, oh, it is a breeze. You can do this and this and that. Your hair gonna grow way down here. Do what's best for you. Thank you so very much for just taking time out to watch this video. I greatly appreciate it. Peace and love until next time.
For you say